Okay. So got something from college basketball that I wanted to talk about. And probably no one will have a clue of who I'm talking about other than you.
Before you go and say anything about this person, I'm not even going to mention the person's name. Before you say anything about this person, this person is always like no one. So I watch a lot of games in the conference, and all year long I was like, "Yo, who is this?" I know the name. As soon as I saw it, I was like, "Ooh, ooh, definitely a dog." But go ahead.
This young lady, this young lady, I'm going to name the honors and awards she's got. She plays at Columbia. This is an Ivy League school. So this is not even D1. This is an Ivy League school. No, I think it is D1. Oh, I don't not sure. I don't know all of that stuff. Carl knows that. If you want to know that, Carl, go ask Carl. CTC Carl's on college. He knows that for sure. She won the Wooden Award preseason. She was on the John Wooden Award preseason watch list for this season. She was a top 10 candidate from Ann Myers. She was a semifinalist for the Becky Hammond Award. She played on the Women's USA Basketball American Cup last season. She has the WBCA All American Honorable Mention. She won the Ivy League Championship last year with this team. She was named the 2023 Becky Hammond Mid-Major Player of the Year Award. Well, she was a semifinalist again last year. A 5-time Ivy League Rookie of the Month, 13 Ivy League Players of the Week. She has also some records in the Ivy League. She has the most three-pointers in a single season with 112.
Hmm?
Most three-pointers in the game, which is 9. Most three-pointers in a single season, of course, 112 with Columbia. And most three-pointers in a career, 285. She is a senior for the Columbia Lions. Who might I be talking about? Her name is Abbey Hsu or Hsu. I could be saying the last
Sue.
name wrong. Sue.
Sue. Hmm.
Abbey Hsu. This young lady has a story that not a lot of people know about. So, just a couple years ago, she had tore the anterior cruciate ligament in her right knee near the end of her junior season in high school, which could have been career ending.
Yep.
On that day, she hobbled to the parking lot while others ran from a deadly mass shooting in the high school. It was one of the deadliest. It was the deadliest mass shooting at a high school in history. Then the pandemic cut her freshman year short at Columbia, and shortly after the coach sent everyone home, her father got sick. Her father is Dr. Alex Hsu, who became the very first medical professional in Florida to die from COVID. It was 2 days after his youngest daughter's birthday. this young woman, this young lady. Oh, Carl, I just wanted to say the entire thing, okay? Yeah, but just let me say this. Okay.
Because I was gonna let it go. It's like, not sure that's what that was, bro. But go ahead.
Hey, don't matter. ACL. Um, on the season, she's averaging 20 points per game, 7.1 assists, 7.1 rebounds, 2 assists, shooting 45% from the field. Her team is currently on a 9-game win streak.
Mm-hmm.
They have beaten Pennsylvania by 30. They beat Harvard by 12. Then they beat Dartmouth. They beat Brown University, beat Dartmouth again. They beat number 25 Princeton by 2, beat Yale by 16, and then just beat another team by almost 40 points. In that game, she only had 13 points. But she's had a game where she had 28, 26, 23, 28, 21, 24. She has been playing lights out for the Columbia Lions. And I believe that even though she has not played up to the point of like a Caitlin Clark or a Juju Watkins, she has balled out for her team in the league that she plays in. And it's a remarkable story. And she's phenomenal. This is a really good young lady, and I think she needs to get some looks. She's a senior, of course, but I think she needs to get some looks in the WNBA. If not, I'm almost certain she's going to be playing overseas somewhere. But she's a really good basketball player, and I wanted to make sure I got on here and gave her some praise. Tony,
She actually declared, but you left out some stuff with her, right? She actually just won Ivy League Player of the Year. And is only the second player from her school to ever win that award. She was unanimous first team selection for the second year in a row. So let's just look at, and it is Division One, right? And just to clear something up for you, it's Dartmouth, but we're gonna
Dartmouth.
we're gonna clear it up for you real quick.
Okay.
But so let's talk about her stuff, her in a sense, right? So she of course led the Ivy League in scoring, right? Led Ivy League in scoring, but if she's in the top 20 in scoring in the NCAA. Of course, everybody knows who number one is, but she's top 20, right? There's other categories she ranks in. She's number 11 in 3 points made per game. All right, she's number 29 in total threes. Number 40 in 3-point percentage. Number 42 in total points. Number 50 in total field goals made. She led the Ivy League in all those areas. Every area I just named, she led the Ivy League in. All right.
So you would say she's the Caitlin Clark of the Ivy League?
Yeah, that's what she is, right? So she also ranks fourth in the Ivy League in rebounding. She's number 5 in free throw percentage, number 9 in field goal percentage. She's number 7 in minutes played, top 15 in assists. Uh, uh, she blocks, she steals, she does everything, right? She also is a 7-time Ivy League Player of the Week award winner and a 3-time Met Basketball Writers Association Division One Women's Player of the Week this season. Like, she is a baller, right? And like I tell you, I wouldn't call her Kate because she doesn't have that, because of her injury. She doesn't have that lateral movement like Kate has, and is able to move in certain ways. But she uses a lot of, like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I love, and I told David this beforehand. I love watching women's basketball. I love watching it. Like it's one of the things, as someone that has coached basketball, I love watching it because it shows the beauty of the game, right?
Shows the fun.
How a real
Well,
pick is
shows
supposed to be.
the women's basketball is like the fundamentals of
The
basketball.
fundamentals of basketball, right? What a real pick looks like, right? What real angles are doing, how to really run an offense. It's like watching Connecticut, right? Not to, you know, Ghost is my favorite team, but it's just like watching Connecticut. Connecticut, the reason why Connecticut beats so many teams right now is because Connecticut plays fundamental basketball. That's the only reason why Connecticut wins. If they say run a play, they run that play. They run that play. It's like watching Princeton. Princeton's going to Princeton in weave. I'm sorry, that Princeton weave. How they run that thing right there. That's pretty much what Connecticut runs, but they run a modified version of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she is just awesome to watch. You know what I'm saying? And the team balls out for her. They set picks for her all the time, and she's always going to be open. And you know, she has perfect form, letting it go. And most of the time, the team don't even wait for the rebound. They just start running down the court, playing defense.
Exactly. It's like they like, she shot it. Yeah, it's good.
They're like, oh, time to play defense.
Mm-hmm.
But no, yeah, she does need some shout out. I think the first time I saw her, I think she was on ESPN, and they showed her out there, and it was just like, you know, Abbey, 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 and it was just like, what? I was like, yo, did she miss? Like, I think she went like for like 30 that game or something like that. But it's just a ball, and her story is a remarkable story. You know, I believe it was the Parkland shooting. I think that she was. I believe that's which one you're referring to, the Parkland massacre. That she was a part of. Yeah, so from tragedy to triumph should be her story, because she is triumph.
Absolutely. Well, Abby, I'm really happy to be able to say that you deserve to be a dog of the week. Just